Good morning, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to our May SBDM webinar. Today, we're going to start with a thank you, and then we're going to discuss the new SBDM resources, the current training options, the Experience SBDM virtual training option, election tips, Section 6 funding, and the 2024 Groundswell Summit, as well as the Continuous Improvement Summit. So we have a lot to cover, so we're going to go ahead and get started. First, I just want to thank you all that attended the endorsement training. If you were unable to attend, please email me and I'll discuss the next steps with you. If you are a new coordinator, we are hosting a new coordinator training on May 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern. So that would be this upcoming Monday at 2 p.m., as well as June 17th at 10 a.m. Eastern. They will be the same content, so you only would have to attend one of those trainings. Also, a note, so if you attended the endorsement training, you should have received an email with the ELAs attached. I know last year that there were some issues. I think the attachments were too large, so some people didn't get it. So if you did not get that email, please let me know, and I will try a different avenue to get those ELAs to you. But one thing that I wanted to point out is that in the trainer name, it just has KDE endorsed trainer. And that's just because when I have to complete the ELA application, I have to put a trainer name in there. So, but when you complete them or when there's a trainer that is completing them, please include the name on the certificate of the trainer. So whoever ends up training the council member, instead of including KDE endorsed trainer, please actually include the name of the person that trained them. At the endorsement training, we discussed two new resources for you all. Both the one-pager series as well as the Minority Election Reference Guide are available for you to download, use, and share with everyone in your district or organization. And both of those can be found on the SBDM Technical Documents webpage, right? So the one-pager series has just a quick reference guide to a bunch of different topics. They're designed as sort of like a cheat sheet, and they're colorful, which is fun to the eye. And then the Minority Election Reference Guide includes flowcharts, scenarios, and frequently asked questions. So we discussed the trainings at length in the endorsement training. So I just want to quickly talk about what is currently available. So for new council members, there's SBDM 101, in person or virtual. For experienced council members, you can find the equitable decision making, rise to proficiency, roles and responsibilities, and council's role with continuous improvement. During the endorsement training, we talked about decisions with data as well as a self-paced roles and responsibility course, and those will be available as of July 1st. So the options on the screen are the ones that are currently available for use, and you can find them all on the SBDM training webpage. The KDE staff will be hosting a virtual council member training on the council's role with continuous improvement. This would be on June 12th and 13th from 9:30 to 11:30 Eastern. Members would have to attend both days in order to receive their ELA credit. We would recommend that if your council member has already taken this course, that they attend a different training to expand their SBDM knowledge. And for those who are interested, I believe I linked the incorrect form in the PowerPoint. I will make sure to share when I send out the recording, the actual registration form for this course. So let's talk about votes that are required to elect parents and teacher council members. So teachers are elected by majority vote. So that means half plus one. And that is for all the teachers who are eligible to vote, not just the teachers who voted on that day. Parents are elected by plurality. So that just means more than any other candidate. And parent is defined as a parent, a step parent, foster parent, or a parent who has legal custody of a student pursuant to a court order and with whom the student resides. If your school has 8% or more minority student population, the council requires minority representation, and that 8% minority population could be determined through the SAR document or the superintendent's annual report, which will be released sometime in August, or you can use your school's internal data as of October 1st. Before we get into Section 6 funds, does anyone have any questions? I know it's a busy time of year for you all, so I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. But I don't want to um, deter you all from asking questions. So the general fund appropriation to the base support education excellence in education, so the SEEK program, provides a guarantee of $4,326 dollars per student in average daily attendance in the fiscal year of 24-25, and increases to $4,586 per student in average daily attendance in fiscal year 25-26. So under Section 6 of 702 KR 3246, school councils must receive a minimum allocation of 3.5% of the statewide guaranteed base funding for SEEK based on prior year's final average daily attendance. In House Bill 6, it included some additional information regarding Section 6 allocations to SBDM council members. So it says, notwithstanding KRS 163.45.8, for each fiscal year, a local board of education may reduce the allocation to individual schools within the district as outlined in the regulation, but it shall not be less than $100 per pupil in average daily attendance. Registration is open for the Pritchard Committee's 2024 Groundswell Summit and Annual Meeting in Owensboro. That's going to occur on June 10th and through the 12th. So family, classroom teachers, administrators, and community leaders are all invited to join them at the Owensboro Convention Center for the 3-day event. They will be exchanging innovative ideas, celebrating successes, and collaborating to shape the future of education in Kentucky. You are also welcome to join the Great Schools Showcase. If you have an idea of improving schools or doing something innovative, they invite you to submit to the poster session showcase. So I just want to point out the best practices. So the best practices to be considered for the Continuous Improvement Summit closed on May 10th. However, the best practices database is still available for you to use, and it's designed to use as a clearinghouse to promote practices that motivate, engage, and provide measurable results in student learning, achievement, and school and district processes. So it can include any aspect of the school system that can impact student outcomes. So even though the submission for the database has closed, just know that this still exists for you all to use and refer to. Finally, the Kentucky Department of Education and Cognia invites you all to the annual Continuous Improvement Summit on September 23rd and 24th at the Central Bank Center in Lexington. So please join us for an opportunity to explore a variety of topics and engage in conversations that will enrich your understanding of continuous improvement. The keynote speaker, Mark Abraham, is the author of What Success Looks Like and is a transformational leader with a wealth of experience in education. He is committed to providing a world-class educational experience that ensures all students achieve their goals of post-secondary college and fulfilling careers. His mission has been to create environments that assist students in reaching their maximum potential in life. So during this 2-day event, you will enhance your professional learning, make new connections, and build upon existing relationship with peers across Kentucky. Hear up-to-date information from KDE leaders and learn how Cognia can address your unique challenges in your journey of continuous improvement. Please register before September 2nd to receive that early bird pricing. Other than that, I'm going to put the attendance verification link in the chat box. You are welcome to hang around and ask some questions, but otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful day and that the rest of your school year is uneventful.